Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another Overwatch TV interview. Joining me today, we have a very special guest. We have Tazmo, the general manager of Envy, and now again, the Dallas Fuel, as just announced on the OWCS live stream. Tazmo, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. And obviously, big news. How are you feeling about all this?
Oh man, I'm lost for words. Honestly, it's been such a long time coming. I mean, we've missed Overwatch, like truly. I've been just ecstatic to finally get the announcement out there. I've had so many fans come out to me everywhere, just so happy, so thankful. So yeah, just super excited.
Awesome. Now, a question that I'm sure a lot of people have: what made you guys decide to bring back the Dallas Fuel branding?
I mean, honestly, one, we're based in Dallas still. Like, we're still operating out of Dallas. We are still based out there. And honestly, like, as much as, Envy has been a historic part in Overwatch as well. The Dallas Fuel, I think, just had such a community and such a growth with our fans. And to be honest, Dallas Fuel, even though it's Dallas, it's still incredibly global. We have fans in Korea, fans in China, fans in Europe, everywhere. So it's like, there's no real reason to not just keep growing that brand and keep going with it.
Now, at the end of Dallas Fuel in the Overwatch League, you guys were mostly running with the Korean roster, but now back as an NA partner team, you guys are going to be going back to your roots a little bit. Does that kind of excite you at all, or do you have any plans around that specifically?
Yeah, it's exciting. We're still going to work through what our plans are, like as far as roster and whatnot goes through, but we're open to anything. We want to compete, we want to be a top team. There's a lot of strong teams in the region of NA and obviously globally. So we're still working on that. It's early days. Obviously, we want to get this announcement out, so we're able to craft the roster soon after that. Yeah.
Now, coming back in 2026, obviously OWCS very different from Overwatch League. The last time we saw you guys, how does the change in just how the Overwatch esport has evolved? How does that affect you?
Honestly, I don't think it affects us too much. We've always been an adaptive organization in general, and I think from Overwatch League to now, I think OWCS has done a great job of kind of revamping and learning from what they've done in the past to now, and I think it's growing again. It's been really exciting just being a part of it again. I think it's a challenge, a different challenge with how obviously with the new hero bans and all these things. Like, things have changed in the game, so it's stuff we need to learn and be ready for. But I think the competitiveness of the game is still very high, so excited to compete in that regard.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I do got to ask, just to kind of stir the pot a little bit, you guys recently did foray into the other hero shooter esport. Yeah. So how does that kind of compare to Overwatch for you?
Honestly, I like both games. Honestly, they're both awesome games, both good partners to work with as well. But Overwatch was my first love, obviously, so it's great to just be back with Overwatch in general. We've ever since starting Envy again, we've had fans all the time come to us when's the Fuel coming back, when's Envy coming into Overwatch, and I'm just really happy to come back into it. Yeah.
Now, once you're back in OWCS, are you guys kind of going to be taking it slow, or are you going to be shooting for the best right off the bat?
Just depends. Look, as I said before, it's a very competitive scene right now. There's so many good teams. You're seeing, Crazy Raccoons, Falcons obviously been at the top a long time, but then there's these other teams that are coming in right now, and obviously NA had a little bit of a rough event here, but I think we always want to be competitive, right? I don't know what the future holds. It's going to be hard to be at the very top right away, being realistic, but at the same time, we've never once fielded a team not trying to win. So that's kind of the goal. Maybe it takes a year, maybe it takes two, maybe it's right off the bat, who knows, but we'll see.
Now, you mentioned that Envy as an org is still based in Dallas, and we know that Dallas Fuel, being a city-based team, they still have a lot of fans, especially left over from the Overwatch League days. Do you have anything you want to say to those fans who have kind of been here after all this time?
Look, I still to this day keep in touch with a lot of these fans through our Discord and stuff, and some come by and still talk to me in Twitch chats and all these things. I'm very close to the Overwatch community, I feel. And, I just thank them for their continued support. So many people have came up to me here, in Stockholm of all places, which has been fantastic. And then obviously our Dallas fans based in Dallas, we're really excited to, hopefully host some events. Hopefully it's some local stuff again. And again, to our global fans too. We hope to have a lot of cool things cooking and, really excited to be back.
Awesome. Well, that sounds super exciting. I know me personally and everyone else is super excited to have Dallas Fuel back in Overwatch once again, and we're very much looking forward to it. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Very much. Appreciate it. Burn blue.
Burn Blue, you heard it here first. Dallas Fuel ready to make their mark on Overwatch once again. We'll be very excited to see it. This has been Overwatch TV with an interview. Tazmo, General Manager of Dallas Fuel and Envy. Keep a close eye for what they have coming up next. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.